Hello everybody, welcome back to Nick Plays Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So we are in the Forest Haven. Yes, I just climbed up a waterfall. Apparently the Great Deku Tree is in here. That's too high to climb up, so I have to keep climbing through the waterfalls. Drown! Anyways, the lily pad here that... Oh yeah, there we go, that's the Deku Tree. He looks really interesting in this one. Oh look, he has a zit. He's got chews on his face. There we go. Okay, we got our first green chew jelly. Spoils bag, inside green chew jelly. This is a magical jelly, but it can't be used in its current form. So green chews they can actually shrink down into these saucers, and you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. It's got one more. It just went back on his face, unfortunately. Now, the unfortunate part is I can't actually grab that one that's up there. There we go. Okay, we just got rid of all those chews on the Deku Tree's face. Umla, umla, umla! Yeah, we can't understand him. Because he's speaking ancient Hylian. I must apologize, I was in error. I saw your clothing and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. I'm the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku Tree. So I believe this is technically... Okay, shut up for a sec. I believe this is technically the same Deku Tree from... I forgot how the timeline goes. Give me one sec. Alrighty, so I just looked up the timeline, and I actually have that just pull up on my screen here. I'll throw it up on the screen for a second for you guys to see. But it doesn't throw in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. But theoretically, it goes, basically, Skyward Sword is the first one in the timeline, followed by the Minish Cap, then Four Swords, then Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is where it splits, and this is where it gets confusing. So it splits into 3 different timelines, so it depends on what happened in Ocarina of Time. So if the hero is defeated in Ocarina of Time, it then goes to A Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, Link's Awakening, and then The Legend of Zelda and The Adventure of Link. Now, if the hero is triumphant, if he's triumphant in Ocarina of Time, it splits into 2 from there. The Child Era and the Adult Era. So if in the Child Era, it then goes to Majora's Mask, then to Twilight Princess, and then to Four Swords Adventures. And then in the Adult Era, the hero's triumphant in the Adult Era. Yeah, of course, Ganondorf gets sealed. Then it turns into the Toon Link trilogy. So Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and then Spirit Tracks. So theoretically, this Deku Tree is the same one that you get in the Adult Era of... Because it's not a spoiler. This game came out 5 years after Ocarina of Time, which blows my mind, to be honest. But in Ocarina of Time, in the first dungeon is the Deku Tree, and the Deku Tree dies after you take the... beat Goma inside of him, whatever. But then he plants a Sproutling, which starts to grow in the adult timeline. So I'm assuming this is the Sproutling. So it's not the same one in Ocarina of Time, but it is the one that the Sproutling is. Because it doesn't look anything like the Deku Tree. Now, theoretically, Breath of the Wild is the same those three timelines come together in Breath of the Wild, and then Tears of the Kingdom is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. Pretty sure that was it. I don't know where, like, the one with Lorule comes in, or I think that's a Link to the Past. No, it's not. Link's Awakening? No, that one's on there. Whatever. The one where you go in, like, the painting, where Link becomes a painting and stuff. That one's not on here, and I believe Hyrule Warriors, I think, is a side game, and same with Triforce Heroes. But basically, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. King of Red Lions led us to this place. So it is true, then you have come here because you have need of the Pearl of the Goddess. Yes. I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand it. So theoretically, this is Kokiri Forest then. Theoretically. I'm just trying to think about that. Yeah, Kokiri Forest would be here because it's not like the Deku Tree can walk. Which makes sense that Dragon Roost Island or even the Fire Mountain, I believe both of those would technically be like where the Gorons were. Well, it makes sense. Fire Mountain is Fire Mountain. Anyways, Koroks. And because of everything, like, yeah, the Koroks are weird. So I believe with how everything transpired, with the floods happening, yeah, with Hyrule becoming flooded and whatnot, people had to evolve, right? So the like the Kokiri people that Link grows up with in Ocarina of Time, because they don't age, they kind of evolved into the Koroks. I'm pretty sure some of the Hylians evolved into the Rito. Or maybe it was the Zorua. I can't remember. No, because the Zorua would still be alive. They just wouldn't be coming up much. Like I said, I think those fishmen are the... Did I just say Zorua? That's a Pokemon. The, Zoras. Maybe? I don't remember. Anyways. And then Gerudos, wherever they would be. Unless the Gerudo... No, but that wouldn't make sense, because with the Gerudos, only one male's born every 1,000 years. So I don't know how they would tie into this. Where they would be. Then, yeah, you got Hylians, which are just normal people. There are Gorons in this game. There's 3 Gorons. If you guys remember, I think it was last episode or the episode before. Unless... Yeah, it was the episode before when we did the map thing for the Forest Haven. The fish was saying, oh yeah, there's a big girthy guy. Yeah, a girthy merchant. That's a Goron. The Gorons are merchants in this game. And there's only 3 of them. So, here we go. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, he's telling us about this. Koroks took on human forms. Makar. Oh yeah, Makar. I kind of wish that... Linder. Forbidden Woods. Forbidden Woods are right beside the Hallowed Land, which I believe that's the lost... That's what the Lost Woods became. Now with the way I see it, I believe because Deku Tree is the forest spirit, technically he should be underwater, but I believe he kind of like did something to the ground so he would be underwater. Anyways. Let's go rescue Makar. Yeah. That's the same face I make when I'm trying to take a poop. That was really weird to say. Could you climb up to my crown and get the leaf from up there? Yep. Oh, so they used to live in Forbidden Woods. Baba Bud. Yes, you can read that if you want. Basically, the Baba Bud, you can get those from the Boko Babas. Oh. We have to jump up the tree. One other thing with these Baka Buds, you can use these to replenish magic. And if you don't touch your stick, your control stick when you're jumping, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't move. You just go straight up and down. Yeah, see, they even tell you that. Too close to the edge. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go up, grab that Deku leaf, and we're gonna call that episode there. It's a little bit of a longer episode for you guys. But that's fine. You get to watch me traverse this, and hopefully I don't fail again. Oh, that could have been bad. The issue is, if you do fail, you have to start all the way from the beginning. If you survive the drop. Which, believe me, is actually quite hard. Well, if you look how high you are. Cool. So we got our new item. It's the Deku Leaf. So... yeah. So we have to go out that way where there's the arrow grass. But what we're gonna do... Yeah, Deku Leaf right there. So we're going to continue this in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys follow my socials and my Twitch for more content. And make sure you guys also stay tuned for the next episode as we continue through... as we continue through the Forest Haven into the Forbidden Woods and save Makar. However you say it. We're going to go save him. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.